Hi everyone, in the previous sessions we have gone through operators and expressions and then sample real world example on operators and expressions and the building blocks of operations. Those are nothing but arithmetic operators, relational operators or comparison operators or logical operators and assignment operators too. In the today's session, we are going to discuss about membership operators and identity operators in Python. So the membership operators are nothing but it tells about whether the value is exist in the list, tuple, string or set or dictionary. It have basically have only two values, that is true or false, and the membership operators are in and not in. So let us have a practical session on it and see what are the results that are generated while using these operators. So let us open the VS Code in our system. So now today we are going to do with membership operators, right? So let's have a heading on it, membership operators in Python. So let's use shift enter. Okay, this is markdown which is useful for headings, so we don't need it. We go with code. And we have two membership operators, that is nothing but in and not in. So first we will check for a string. For suppose if I say string string 1 equal to hello world. So first I'll use in operator to check whether the word is present in the string or not. String or not. So let's see how it can be checked. We will go with the print statement and give it double quotes world in string 1. So this gives me true when I run this. See, the world is present in the string 1, so it prints true. But suppose if I give some letter like Python which is not in our string 1, then it returns false. Okay, as the Python word is not present in the string 1, so it returns false. So this is about membership. We can also check for the list whether the particular element is present in the list or not. For suppose if I have 1 2 3 4 5 numbers, so if I check whether the 3 is present in the list 1 or not, so it gives me true. In the upcoming sessions we deeply discuss about the list. So for just a reference, we'll say this as list where we can have a multiple values and that is enclosed in the square brackets. Let's test with an element which is not present in the list. So for suppose if I give 9 and check whether it is present in the list or not, it returns false because 9 is not present in the list. Okay, we can also have a check on tuple 2. So tuple 1, where in the tuple also we can store multiple values and different values too. Let us check with it whether 56.90 is present in the tuple or not. It gives me true as 56.90 is present in the tuple. Now let's do with not in operator. So use the same string 1 equal to, for suppose, hello Python. So if I say check whether the word letter is not present in the string 1, it returns me true because the word is not present in the string 1. So it returns true. For suppose for the same string, if I give hello and check whether it is not present in the string 1, it gives me false because hello is already present in the string 1. Okay, this also works same with the list 2. So where we have multiple values, in the previous we have same value, let us have a multiple values like integer, decimal, char, and a string 2. Let's see whether it brings 90 not in the list 2. Let's see whether it gives me true or false. It gives me true as 90 is not present in the D. Let's check for this single character D, which is already in the list 2. It needs to give me false in this case. See, it gives me false in this case. So this is about membership operators in Python. That is nothing but it just simply checks whether the element is present in the string or list or tuple in Python. Even we can also have check for the dictionaries too, that we will see in the upcoming sessions also. So this is about the membership operators in Python. So by getting back into our presentation, here we can see in it returns true if the value exists in the sequence, otherwise it is false, and not in returns true if value doesn't exist in the sequence. Okay, this is about the membership operators. And coming to the next operators, that is nothing but the identity operators in Python, where we have two. One is and other is not. So it works the same as the membership operators, but there is a small difference between the membership and the identity operators in Python, where the identity operator check for the two variables whether they are present in the same memory location or not apart from the values. So this is also returns true or false as a result. Is not in Python, where these are identity operators. Let's first work with is identity operator in Python. So first let us take some list as an example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and list 2 also the same values 1, 2, 3, 4, and now just try to print whether they are same or not. List 1 is list 2. Just run it. It gives me false because here if these two are having the same values, but it does not represent that they are present in the same location. So let's check for the location once whether they are having the same location or not. So for that we will use id function in Python. So let's check for the id memory location of list 1. See, it gives some id here. Let's make it clear. So location of the list 1, and same check for the same for the list 2. So just rerun it. See, here we can see the difference that the number doesn't matches at the end where we have 35136 in for the list 2, but we will have 137 for the list 1. So as the locations are different, so it gives me false. So how we can make it as the same location? For suppose if I say list 3 is equal to list 1, and now I try to check whether the locations are same. Now so it gives me true, and also check for the IDs also. Location of list 3 ID of list 3 and check for the list 1 2 for easier understanding. See, both have a same location, so the identity operator is giving me true. For suppose if I want to check for like this, if the list 1 is list 3, it means both are having the same objects or not. In this case it returns me true because both the locations are same, so it returns true obviously. When coming to the is not, for suppose here in this case where the IDs are different for list 1 and list 2, is not the operator now. So if I say like this, if list 1 is not list 2, it returns me true in this case because both are different. Let's try it like this for more understanding. Check whether the locations are different. In this case it returns true because both the locations are different. locations are different in this case. So it returns true. See here the locations are different, so it returns true in this case. For suppose if I apply this with the same, so if I apply this parent list 3, sorry, list 3 is not list 1, then it gives me also true, as it is considering the list 1 as this. So let's go with some more. List 4 equal to 12, 30, 45, 89, and list 5, sorry, list 5 can be like this, 90, 89 and 65. Let's check with the print statement that list 4 is not in list 5. Here it returns false in this case. Okay, these two are having the same different locations, so that returns true. So if I say list 6 is equal to list 4, let's say with list 6, so list 6 with list 4, it returns false in this case, as list 6 and list 4 are present in the same location, so it returns false. As list 5, sorry, list 4 and list 6 present in the same location, so they return false in this case. As they present in the same location, they return false in this case. This is about the identity operators in Python. Coming back to our presentation, this is about the identity operators in Python, and in the upcoming sessions we will go with the conditional statements and looping statements and lot more. This is Gayatri from Learning and Expertise signing off.